So, first thing you do for grab jumping is find an object you can stand on. I just have this radio because it's in this room. I don't have any cubes. So the idea is, when you stand on the object, you want to jump. While you're in midair, you grab it, jump off it again, grab it again, jump off it, and repeat. And you get quite a bit of height. So you notice if I try to do that now, object shoots out in front of me. So to prevent that, you need a wall. Then I can grab it freely without it shooting out. So I'll just give you a quick demo here. All I'm doing is spamming jump and grabbing it. And unfortunately that ledge there doesn't allow me to get high enough, so... But you get the basic idea. All you really need is practice. I find it's easier if I bind my jump key to mouse wheel scrolling. It allows me to scroll the mouse wheel, and every time I scroll it, it jumps for me. And I find that's really easy for stuff like this, or for the accelerated back hop, which is next. So here's another example of grab jumping. Normally to get up there, you need another box, but instead of doing that, you can just use grab jumping to get up there easily. So all I'm doing is using my mouse wheel to jump, and spamming E. And there you go. So the ABH is probably the most fun to perform in my opinion, and it basically has three components. First one is jump. Whichever direction you're jumping, you want to make sure that you're facing the opposite direction before you land on the first one. So see, I jump forward, I turn and face the opposite direction. However, if I jump backward, I don't need to turn because I'm already facing in the opposite direction. So the second thing is the crouch. After you jump the first time, you hold crouch the rest of the way while you're doing the ABH. So see, I jump and I crouch all the way. And the third thing is I have to release whatever directional key I'm holding after the first jump. So after I jump forward, I'm holding W initially, however after I jump I let go. And you never hold it again. So this all sounds like a lot, but like anything else, with practice it'll eventually feel natural to you. What you might want to do is bind jump to your mouse wheel for this next repetitive stage, which I'm going to say now. So after you jump, crouch, and release, what you want to do is you want to jump every time you're about to hit the ground. So just like that. And it's easiest to do this if you have jump bound to mouse wheel scrolling. That way, whenever you're about to hit the ground, you just scroll your mouse wheel. And that prevents you to actually time the jump at the exact moment that you're about to hit the ground, which you would have to do if you had jump bound to like space or whatever you use. So just a quick demo, I'm just gonna ABH to the door there. And there you go. So you probably noticed that if you try to shoot a portal at an opposite color portal, sometimes it works, but when it does, it actually gets bumped beside it, so to speak. That's actually not the glitch, that's intended behavior that the game designers put in. What they didn't want you to do is to do this. And that is the portal bump glitch, which you basically use portal bumping to get a portal past a thin barrier. Now, this barrier can be a glass wall like here, or it can be a door, or even an emancipation field. So you need two things for this to work. The first thing is that the barrier you're trying to get by has to be pretty thin. You'll notice that when I bump normally, there's not a lot of space in between them. It's actually not a good representation of how far you can bump. You can actually bump a little farther, but yeah, the barrier has to be thin. So, like I said, a wall like this, or a door, or an emancipation field is fine. You can bump past them. The second thing is that the wall on the other side of the barrier has to be portalable. I don't even know if that's a word, but you have to be able to shoot a portal at it normally. So, as you can see here, I can do it. But the wall on that side isn't portalable, and as you can see, I can't shoot it. So you gotta make sure the wall on the other side can be portaled. So here's a second example of portal bumping. You notice that I can't get past this door until the speech stops, but instead of waiting, like a sucker, I can just use portal bumping. So again, this is a thin barrier, it's a door, and on the other side of the door is a surface that I can portal normally. So if I align this correctly, you can see I can shoot a portal right there, and go to the other side. Portal standing is simply standing in two portals. So if I have two portals up here, so let's just get a little bit of height. Here now you can see I'm off the ground, but I'm actually able to stand in between the portals. There are two ways to do peek a portal, with and without portal standing. So this first one I'm going to show you without portal standing, and then the next one I'm going to show you with. So let me just get two portals up. So without portal standing, you want to shoot the opposite color portal that you're entering. So make sure you're on the other side of the portal, and you'll know because you'll hear the sound, and you'll also be able to aim at a wall that you should be able to shoot a portal at. You'll notice that if I'm not on this side, I can't shoot it. But when I am on the other side, there, now I can shoot it. So this side is blue, so I want to shoot a blue portal. And after I shoot it, I want to quickly go back to the other side, because if I don't, I'm just going to drop. So just like this. So you notice that I backed out quickly, and now the portal has changed location. So I'm just going to do this a couple more times to show you what I mean. So I just inch forward until I can shoot a portal, and back out quickly. Alright, now with portal standing, this is portal stand. Okay, so you noticed before that what we did was we would shoot this color portal and then we'd back out. However, with portal standing, you're not going to back out. Instead, what you want to do is you want to shoot the opposite color portal on which you're currently on. However, when you do this, it'll inch you forward slightly, and it can cause you to drop sometimes. See if it does. Yeah, so this time it caused me to drop. So to prevent that, you just inch back slightly when the portal hits the wall. So like this. So all I did was hold back S when the portal hit the wall. That just, I guess, negates it from pushing me forward. Obviously this is more of a problem when your portal's standing, say, right there, and then it can actually drop you into there, which causes you to die. So you don't want that to happen, so you just back up a little when the portal hits the wall. Okay, now to give you a more practical demo. To beat this chamber, I'm going to go from portal bumping to peek a portal with standing. So that's a portal bump. Now peek a portal with portal standing. And there you go. Edge glitch is the hardest to explain, but I'm going to do my best. So edge glitch is usually used for getting past doors or going out of the bounds of the level. In this instance, I'm just going to show you getting past doors, because that's the only way I used it. So I'm going to start off by putting a portal in this direction by this door. So now the second thing I need is a surface where I can touch the edge of the portal. So you might be thinking, oh, okay, I can just sew in here, and now I'm touching the edge. Well, no, because this actually doesn't count as touching the edge, because you're actually just touching the surface of the portal still. What I mean by edge is, say if I put it there, see now I can actually touch the edge of the portal. So one of two things can happen when you touch the edge. Either you'll teleport past the door, or your character will get stuck. In this case, I've never gotten stuck in this room. It always just teleports me past the door. So all I'm going to do is walk up, and I'm going to just touch the edge of this portal and see what happens. And you'll see I just teleported past the door. So just to give you a little bit more intuition on how this works, you'll see here that the portal is right up against the door. So I go back down here, I'm just going to lay it down here. You'll see this edge aligns up with the edge closest to the door. So if I look here, you'll see the door there. Now if I line it up here, the door, again, should be right here. And then when I touch the edge, I'm actually touching the space where the door is located. Does that make sense? So then, what ends up happening, in my opinion, is your character gets, I guess, stuck in the geometry of the door. So then what the game does is, to free you from that, it just teleports you. So let's do it again. There. Just passes you through the door. So for this door glitch, I actually found it when I was fooling around in this chamber. And all it really is you can see here, for some reason, I don't know what, you can actually shoot a portal through the door. So you just need to grab the cube and continue. Alright, that's the end of my tutorial. Hope you guys learned some stuff from it, and thanks for watching.